760 BMW was a bad boy. That Nissan, I tell you a fast story about the Nissan. I took that thing, I was going to Chico. I had to do a training over in Chico one day, and the weather was nice, and man, it was, it was perfect weather. I came out of the training, I was heading home. I had about 30 miles to head home. I had AC/DC blasting on the radio, and I was just getting it, man. That car would do almost 200 miles an hour. I did 135 in it before, but it had odometer said 200, and it was a fast car. But anyway, man, I'm just getting it. And I'm going down the road, and I see this out of my left eye. I was like, what was that? And I look in the mirror, friggin' high patrol sitting right in the median. And I look down at the speedometer. I'm doing like over 120. I'm doing like 125, 130, somewhere in there. And man, I get on the brakes real hard. I pull over in the right lane. I try to get behind this Camaro. And here he comes, like, oh man, you got me. And so he puts the lights on me, he pulls me over, he goes, are you in a hurry? And I go, no. I go, man, I said, the weather's nice. I had the AC on, I had AC/DC playing, and I was on my way home. I just got out of a training for the day, and I was just in a good mood, not paying attention to my speed. And I go, this car can get away from you if you don't pay attention. And he looks around at the car, and he goes, yeah, he goes, it looks like it'll go pretty fast. And I was just a little honest with him. I go, yeah, I did 135 over the bridge one time. I'm going up through Cherokee. I said, I won't take it over that. And I think he pulled me over. And so what he said to me, he said, you know how fast you were going? And in my head, I was like, yeah, I know exactly how fast I was going. And I said, no. He goes, you were doing like 95. And in my head, I was saying, bull crap, I was doing like 125 when I seen you, when I got on the brakes. So anyway, he walks up to the car, and he looks it all over, and he goes, I'm going to let you off with a warning. He goes, man, you need to slow this thing down. I said, no problem. And so I walked away from a ticket in that Nismo going like between 125 and 130. That's where I seen it as it was coming down as I was getting on the brakes. I had a 70 Camaro.